this is where the run stops. They went Latu at number 15 in the first round when we thought, hey, a Brock Bowers, a vertical threat wide receiver, a Brian Thomas Jr., like all these guys were on the board for them in the first round. They go defense, and here they end up getting A.D. Mitchell. Quite the slide for Mitchell because we expected him to be a first rounder for a while, certainly after the combine. Then it felt like, all right, he's creeping a little bit further down the board. Maybe he's not quite a first round pick, but man, to get him here at 52, huge value. And now you got a wide receiver trio of Michael Pittman Jr., A.D. Mitchell, Josh Downs for Anthony Richardson to throw to. I think that's a really, really impressive setup there.
Yeah, it feels like the Colts have needed to attack the receiving core for 4 or 5 years now. Not that they've been the worst in the league. I like Michael Pittman Jr. a lot, but last year getting Josh Downs in the third, now A.D. Mitchell in the second, that bumps Alec Pierce maybe to wide receiver 4, where it's just, run deep and get behind the defense every now and again.
Ideal, right?
That's perfect. We don't want too much on Alec Pierce's plate. So A.D. Mitchell, I think he had that potential to be more of that high volume type of receiver versus some of the other guys. Some really slick route running. Sam, you liked him more than others too, right? I mean, a lot of people loved A.D. Mitchell.
I have him as wide receiver 4.
He's
wide receiver 4 for me.
Yeah, so we're pretty much liking this pick quite a bit, and the complement of him with Michael Pittman Jr., the weapons for Anthony Richardson looking good.
Yeah, I had him as wide receiver 6, and I think his potential is sky high. I mean, he was another guy who was ridiculously good at the combine. I mean, Chris brought this up yesterday on the show. Like, his combine measurables were ridiculous. He was almost as fast as Brian Thomas Jr., whilst being effectively a bigger bodied guy, and the rest of his numbers were crazy as well. Vertical jump, broad jump, all those kinds of things. The tape is weird. That Texas offense is it's slightly strange. Like, both his and Xavier Worthy's route tree is kind of unusual. They do a bunch of things that most other receivers don't, and I think it's part of the offense rather than each of them being like a weird virtuoso, just ad-libbing his own routes. But I think his potential, like he struck me as a little bit of a project, but one that if he actually hits and pays off, has, high-end first-round ability.
Are the Colts another team that feel like they got maybe the best defensive player in the draft, Latu,
Yep.
and another first-round player
in A.D. Mitchell.
Yeah.
The best of A.D. Mitchell is absolutely one of the best wide receivers in a stacked wide receiver class. The way that this dude moves at his size, the fluidity that he has, the route running potential, I mean, it's all to me through the roof. There's a reason why Georgia and Texas, whenever they needed a big touchdown, they went to this guy. I mean, he was a touchdown machine for them because of how well he was able to create separation and also utilize his size when they got him in the red zone area. So to me, I just think that the return on investment, the potential return on investment, certainly I would have taken a chance on him in the back end of the first round.
Yeah.
52, I'm not thinking twice about it. It's a no-brainer, incredible move from the Colts. I love it. They're putting together one hell of a draft class.